Hello everyone, my name is Bing Shui from Heritage University. For our Circular Chem Center, I'm leading on Theme 3, Policy, Society and Finance, in which we aim to explore non-technical barriers that are holding back the transition to circular chemical economy. To start with, we've drawn a simple graph here to show the current chemicals manufacturing system. We rely on fossil feedstocks to produce chemical products and to be consumed by end users. At each node, some of the waste have been captured, sorted, and processed, recycled. However, most of them, such as the packaging, chemicals, CO2 waste, have found their way escape to the environment. So to transit to circular economy, we need to take the take and the waste part out. So we're not relying on feedstock from fossil fuels and design the waste out and prevent waste escape into the environment. Some of the questions that we're asking here are, what is stopping businesses and consumers sourcing only from circular sources? And what are the constraints and the barriers from different stakeholders' perspective? So to start with, we're keen to engage with the business community to find out how business create, deliver, and capture value by advancing circularity. We have designed our study through 3 case studies to help us to understand how a circular business ecosystem works in practice. And for each case study, we will focus on different waste materials that our center is currently working on: industrial waste gas, solid waste, and waste biomass. Our first case study is around Unilever's detergent made from industrial emissions. The value chain starts with a joint venture between LanzaTech and the Xiaogang Group. Together, they capture and liquefy carbon emission from a steel mill and produce ethanol. And then in their glycols convert ethanol into surfactant, which allows Unilever to produce 3 carbon-based detergent products. Our second case study is around BASF's chemical recycling program, in which they target to process 250,000 metric tons of chemical recycled feedstocks by 2025, and then annually from 2025 onwards. They're collaborating with waste companies to provide them the feedstocks and technology partners to convert plastic waste into pyrolysis oil. In May, we've organized and ran a roundtable discussion jointly with RAP, and we're currently planning to run another workshop in Heritage University, so we can continue discussions around the system and helping us to build a generic ecosystem model for circular chemical manufacturing. The current potential date is on 10th of November in Edinburgh. So we look forward to meeting some of you in person in Edinburgh next month. Another key area that we have been working on is around financing the circular business and projects. Accelerating circularity needs a significant funding and a global effort. We have seen a strong momentum to incorporate environmental goals into the investment decisions, but this is not enough in terms of the speed and scale. For our study, we're keen to gather views from both the financing and business communities to understand what are the barriers and challenges when financing the CE business and projects, and what are the risks for investing in them, and how can we help them to de-risk those investments, and how can we help SMEs to transit as well. So we really appreciate for those who have participated in our study, and we're calling for more business to come forward. Really keen to hear your side of the story. For work package 3.3, we're focusing on the citizens. So beside business and finance communities, we need to have the public on board with us. We've designed a survey to explore public knowledge and attitudes towards household and personal care products made with recycled contents, to understand their buying, using, and disposing behavior of those products. So ultimate goals are to identify what are the key factors motivated citizens to choose and purchasing for sustainable products, and provide advice and recommendations to facilitate the current consumption practice transit into the circular consumption practice. We're also keen to influence citizens various outreaching activities such as science festival, school visit. Here's an example of the work we have done at the Edinburgh Science Festival in April, in which we have engaged with more than 100 children. We've received overwhelming positive feedback from both the children and their parents. And last but not the least, our policy part of the work focuses on understanding the effective intervention to accelerate the circular chemical economy. And this January, my colleagues from the University of Sheffield and RAP lead on the policy workshop discussions on important topics such as what are the perception of current policies, how can we truly measure the impact of current policies, and can we predict the impact of new policies? So thank you for watching this video. I hope you will find some of our work in STEAM 3 are interesting, and look forward to engage with you and continue to share our research progress over the next few years. Thank you.